Hello, I'm Leo Siron from the gaming generation. Oh, do you wonder why I'm wearing a Waluigi hat? Well, it just so happens that I already used my Luigi hat on my Super Mario Kart review. And I gave my only Mario hat to Charles Martinet when he came here in Brazil. But don't worry, to make matters less confusing, I will just change my hat's color. Voila! Enough digressing, let's talk about Super Mario Odyssey. Being another big entry in the Super Mario's universe, Odyssey is one of the most anticipated Nintendo games as of now. With big promises of providing open exploration maps on new and captivating worlds, I too can't wait to play this adventure. But there are some fears I have that could materialize in the game that would make the experience less enjoyable for me. Without further ado, let me list the 5 things about Super Mario Odyssey that make me uneasy. Number 5. Things get too cute. Trailers showed both sober levels like the forest and city and cute ones like the Mexican and sweet worlds. Some of the enemies seem quite cute. I don't like how new Mario stuff has gotten cuter over the years. Shigeru Miyamoto, the creator of it all, said that he too was concerned that new designers were making Mario lore more cute than cool, which goes against his initial view for the franchise. For the trailers, it looks like the game aims towards a balance of cute and cool, but should that balance fail and we get too much cuteness, I'd really be displeased. It's not that I fully dislike cuteness, it's just that I prefer Mario without so much of that. Number 4. Transformations be too bland. One of the most exciting features of this Odyssey is the ability to take control of enemies and objects by throwing your heads at them. But if that feature is not well executed, it can turn into a big deception. Don't get me wrong, I'm actually almost 100% sure that this will not fail, but it still could. What I mean by that is, imagine that each thing you control has very limited movement options, and therefore lacking gameplay depth. That will hardly be the case, since you can even control a freaking T-Rex. But if everything you control barely differs in command options from the other stuff, it will be a bummer. Again, probably won't, but if it happens, it would be uncool. Number 3. The Hat Companion is a new Navi. If you haven't realized yet, this time around, Mario's hat is sentient. It just so happens that he gives the player advice sometimes. That is a trait more common in the Legend of Zelda games, where Link had a plethora of companions that did just that. The first one is notorious for being stubborn, that is Navi, with her constant "Hey, listen!" sounds. Let's hope they tone the hat's presence just enough so that it helps beginner players to advance without holding their hands too much and without annoying everyone. I hope that there is an option to turn his help off during the adventure. Number 2. The music may be bland. Okay now, I see many of you out there thinking, what the hell is Siron thinking? Didn't he hear the main theme of the game? That's awesome! And yes, Jump Up Superstar, that's a great theme, catchy music, very pleasant to hear, I love to hear it. You know, Super Mario 3D World had a catchy theme too, although not as catchy as this one, but the songs within the levels did not leave me any impression at all. I'm talking about the background musics here. This is very personal maybe, but I feel there is a tendency Mario's soundtracks are getting too repetitive since after Mario Galaxy 2.
Mamma mia!
All Mario games after that somehow followed what seems to have been established as a fixed structure to how the gameplay music must be, minus the originality and charisma displayed in the other games. The songs have become bland. They feel like uncharming variations of tunes you've heard a lot before, and they lack personality. By watching a little of the gameplay footage we have from Mario Odyssey, I don't think it will break this chain, unfortunately. Number 1. The same old story. Okay now, for those of you who don't know, I am a game designer. And as a game designer, I can understand the design approach of putting the gameplay ahead of a game's story. But letting your narrative grow stale by refusing to vary the type of problem the hero is trying to solve is another thing completely. It's not so much like they're trying to make a point in teaching us that gameplay is more important, because I also think it is, as they are being stubborn by making us go through the damsel in distress routine again. It's been more than 30 years of Super Mario, and only a few times in the franchise's main games we deviated from the Bowser captures Peach or another damsel story. It wouldn't hurt if they varied a little, just to be fresh, you know. Bowser can still be the villain. Like, make it so that Bowser is creating a super weapon and you have to go to his base to destroy it. Or Bowser is stealing the power of the 7 sacred stars and you have to stop it. The RPG made something like that, and it is a cooler story than the most used one. Just don't make us save the fucking princess again! And you thought Liam Neeson's daughter was abducted too often. Well, after all that, I must say that I still anticipate this game with hype. The points I just mentioned may hurt my experience, should they really happen, but not so much that they'd spoil the wonderful Super Mario open exploration game that Odyssey promises to be. Let's wait until we can play this game and see for ourselves, so that when the time comes, we can all go out and say, "Let's go!"
Let's go!
My friends, we are the gaming generation. Like us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube for memes, gameplays, video analysis, and weekly news. Tons of awesome gaming content delivered to you constantly. And I also have my own personal YouTube and Facebook, which is Leo Saron Games, where I post unique, exclusive, gameplay funny videos. Besides talking about video games, I am also an artist. I am accepting commissions and I'd love to work for you, so if you want anything, just ask away. Thanks for watching, friends. See you next time. Thanks for watching, friends. See you next time.
So long, Bowser!